Before I begin my address, however, I want once again to express the profound and heartfelt sympathies of the entire Indiana University community to the families and friends of Yalin Wang and Joseph Smedley II, two promising students who died tragically last week. In fact, the mother and father of Ms. Wang are both here today, along with a number of their family members. And once again, as I said yesterday, I want to express to you both and your family the deepest condolences of all of us at Indiana University at your irreplaceable loss. The death of any student immeasurably and permanently alters the daily life of any university campus. To lose two students in a span of days multiplies our collective grief and sense of mourning. We also share the enormous sense of grief that is being felt by the friends and families of the victims of the massacre last week on the campus of Oregon's Umpqua Community College. Our thoughts are also with them in this time of unfathomable sorrow and loss. As President Obama said, such mass shootings have become all too routine in this country, and something must be done to more effectively prevent them. Transformation since the Bryan era. 8 schools have been newly established or configured, and finally, a long overdue engineering program has been established in Bloomington. Over the same time, IU has seen the most active period of building and renovation in its history, with the construction or renovation of nearly 70 major facilities on all of its campuses, including new or renovated space for all of IU's new schools. And through our global gateway offices, we have raised the IU flag in Beijing, in New Delhi, and next month in Berlin. All of this extraordinary change is focused with the greatest single-mindedness on our two paramount missions: providing students with the best, most contemporary, and most affordable education possible, and pursuing transformative research and scholarship at the highest levels of excellence. All of this is being done in service to our state and its regions, our nation and the world. We aspire to learn, to know, to teach, to heal, to build, and to guide, as our forebears have done for nearly 200 years. The first bicentennial priority is to further reinforce IU's already strong commitment to student success, which is at the very core of Indiana University's mission. One way to give our students the greatest chance for success is to ensure that we offer degrees and educational opportunities that reflect the sometimes seismic changes that disciplines have undergone. Degrees and educational opportunities as well that are relevant to today's students and that will lead to satisfying careers. While the academic disciplines at IU affected by these changes are far-reaching and extensive, from public health to philanthropy, from media-related fields to computer and information science, from design and engineering to international studies, the impetus behind each of these major changes has been the same: to provide our students with the most relevant educational opportunities possible so that they are positioned for success in today's global marketplace upon their graduation. State leaders have called upon Indiana's public universities and colleges to produce more Hoosier graduates who have the skills necessary to succeed in today's global job market. They also called upon us to do more to ensure that students persist to graduate and complete their degrees on time. These goals have always been the goals of Indiana University, and recent figures show our continuing commitment to them. In recent years, IU has accounted for, across all of our campuses, the vast majority of net increase in bachelor's degrees awarded by the state's public higher educational institutions, the vast majority of the increase in on-time degrees, and the vast majority of the total increase in high-impact degrees awarded, such as those offered in the STEM-related disciplines. More generally, last year, IU had a record graduating class of over 20,000 students. And with this year's student body, again numbering close to 115,000 students, the most accomplished and diverse student body in recent history, by the way, IU can be expected to be by far the largest producer of graduates annually in Indiana for the foreseeable future. Of course, all of us at IU share the widespread concern about the rapid increase in student debt nationwide. We also take seriously our responsibility to help those students who do take on debt to reduce their debt load and better understand the implications of their borrowing. Through our groundbreaking comprehensive financial literacy program started 3 years ago, and in which we have incidentally led the nation, we have helped IU students lower their borrowing substantially, more than 16% over 3 years, with savings of approximately $82.5 million. This is really quite an incredible figure when you think about it. Imagine this multiplied over all 4,500 institutions of higher education in the United States. The savings would amount to many, many billions. The issue of sexual assaults has gained significant national attention recently as the federal government wrestles with the best way to handle reporting requirements and related concerns. But student safety involves more than this very serious and important issue. It involves alcohol and drug issues, depression and other mental health concerns, tolerance of gender and diversity-related issues, conflict resolution, and knowledge of Indiana's lifeline laws. To address these issues, we at Indiana University decided some time ago that to be effective, these programs cannot simply be a set of rules and prescriptions set forth by administrators and endorsed by the trustees. We do, of course, have such rules at IU, and it is very important that such rules are followed and enforced. But these problems will not be solved by more university rules or, frankly, by more laws and regulations. At its heart, this is about the shared culture of the institution. At Indiana University, we strive to create a culture that is respectful of all members of our campus communities and one that provides a safe environment for learning and for living. As one of the nation's leading research universities, Indiana University has a special opportunity and responsibility to drive large-scale research, discovery, and innovation to help address some of the most pressing challenges facing our state, nation, and the world today. Thus, we recently announced that we have launched the most ambitious research program ever in the university's history. Over the next 5 years, we will invest at least $300 million in the Grand Challenges Research Program to develop transformational solutions for some of the planet's most pressing problems. These problems will address challenges that are simply too big to ignore, such as global water supplies, the availability of energy, infectious diseases, harnessing the power of and protecting big data, and climate change, by both catalyzing collaborative and interdisciplinary research and also through new partnerships with community organizations, industry, and government. A vibrant international student population, drawn from many countries, also makes a key contribution to internationalizing IU by contributing to a diversity that enriches everybody's educational experience and through the unique contributions to the university community. The need for individuals with global cultural understanding and experience and the ability to work productively with people from different cultures and traditions has never been greater. The world has not seemed this perilous for 70 years. By increasing the number of IU students who serve and study abroad, we provide future leaders in our country who are globally literate. In 1820, Indiana University was founded on a promise to the people of the state of Indiana that the civic, cultural, social, and economic life of the state and its citizens would be expanded and enriched by an exceptional public institution of higher education. For nearly 2 centuries, Indiana University has consistently redeemed that promise through the outstanding achievements of generations of faculty members in a wide range of fields of inquiry, through the leadership of dedicated administrators and staff who have helped to guard and care for the overall and long-running welfare of the institution, and through hundreds of thousands of alumni who endeavour in countless ways to improve the world for future generations. As Indiana University prepares to enter its 3rd century of service to the state, the nation, and the world, we recommit ourselves to fulfilling the promise for all. Thank you very much.